Veteran Affairs officials announced Monday that they will phase out all medical treatments for gender dysphoria, including hormone therapy and any surgical options for transgender veterans. I cannot even believe that it was there to begin with. In a statement, VA Secretary Doug Collins said that the VA should not be focused on helping veterans attempt to change their sex. I agree, and claimed most Americans and veterans would support the decision. Yes, I do. This is not the place for that. VA is to help and or fix problems that you acquired in the military. To fix military related problems, combat related problems, armed forces related problems, service member related problems. And changing your sex has nothing to do with anything of what I just said. All eligible veterans, including trans-identified veterans, will always be welcome at VA and will always receive the benefits and services they've earned under the law, just not those. Collins said, but if veterans want to attempt to change their sex, they can do so on their own dime. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. Can't believe it took us so long to reach such a logical conclusion. Imagine. The move came as outside advocates condemned a decision by veteran affairs leaders last week to rescind a policy ensuring healthcare for transgender and intersex veterans, predicting catastrophic mental and physical health consequences for patients dependent on the services. So basically, if you take this away from us, we'll scream. That's what that says. If we can't have our way, we're gonna scream and stomp our feet like a spoiled child at Toys R Us. That's what we're gonna do. That's what that says, man. I wish y'all would stop using that as an excuse. If you do this, it will have catastrophic effects on my mental health, and I don't even know if I'll be here tomorrow if you go through with this. Like, that type of shit, bruh. Trying to guilt people like that when clearly this shouldn't even be a thing to begin with. Like, that's just is weird. This decision is a direct attack on the dignity. Here we go. See? Here we go. It's always like, if we can't have our way, we're just gonna play victim. We can't think of any good reason on why we should have this, so we're just gonna stomp our feet, cry, play victim. This decision is a direct attack on the dignity and well-being of transgender. Why? Because we won't pay for it? It's like a homeless person asking me for money and I say, I ain't got none. He's like, you're directly attacking me as a homeless person because you refuse to give me money. What? No, I just don't have any. We live in the digital age, my man. I don't carry cash. Sorry. But in his eyes, I'm directly attacking him because I don't want to give him money. Y'all feel directly attacked. Y'all feel directly attacked because the military doesn't want to pay for you to change your sex, because that shouldn't be something that the military pays for. You're altering your body. You know what else is considered altering your body? Tattoos. The military don't pay for that shit either. This decision will force our community to defer or delay care and opt out of VA services altogether. You're gonna opt out of the great benefits that you'll get simply because you're not getting this one. Burn it all down out of spite, huh? Because you can't get your way on one key point. That's crazy. This decision will exacerbate our already devastatingly high suicide rates and push more veterans into crisis for no reason other than hate. That's the same garbage, regurgitated talking points that we hear all the goddamn time. My mental state, my mental state, my mental state. Bro, we're in the military, man. We all got a fucked up mental state. A lot of us do. And a lot of us aren't even transgender, man. A lot of us commit suicide and we're not transgender. Pretty sure the suicide rate for soldiers in general is higher than the suicide rate for transgenders. Just trying to appropriate statistics for your own cause right there, really. VA is abandoning those who have served. No, they're not. They're still going to give you benefits, just not that one. Stripping us of critical healthcare protections and sending a clear message that our lives and service to our country do not matter. There it is. Oh god, you ever get tired of being the victim? Y'all would make great extras in disaster movies, because y'all are just always victims of something. On Friday, an internal memo announced the change to VA staff. The withdrawn directive, originally approved in 2018 during President Donald Trump's first term in office, covered both medical care for transgender and intersex veterans, as well as dignity in care, requiring the staff avoid using derogatory terms or misgendered language when assessing patients. See? That right there is why it's going away. Right there. One, It doesn't make any sense for the military to pay for it. Two, they're medical personnel. You can't restrict the work of a medical personnel, because then that medical personnel cannot do their job properly. You can't restrict them that way. That's why y'all can't be here, bro. And that's why y'all aren't gonna get paid any money to change your sex, because of all of the extra bullshit that comes along with what you are. You're too complicated. The military doesn't like complicated. They noted that many aspects of transgender care, including gender-affirming surgeries and cosmetic reconstruction surgeries, were not authorized under existing department regulations. Officials in President Joe Biden's administration had taken steps towards providing those services, but did not finalize those rules. Sounds about right for the Joe Biden administration. Tell you they're going to do something, they either don't do it or never finish it. Acting Undersecretary for Health Stephen Lieberman said in the memo that the department will still adhere to its commitment to provide care to all veterans, including trans-identifying veterans. They're just not going to pay for you to change their sex. It's almost like y'all are skipping past that one key point right there, and y'all just keep complaining. In their statement Monday, VA leaders said that the change does not affect VA medical care for eligible veterans who identify as lesbian, gay, bisexual. I can't even believe we're having this conversation. They also promised care and treatment to veterans that are compatible with generally accepted standards of medical practice and determined by appropriate healthcare professionals. They did not provide specifics on what those limits mean. Rachel Brannaman, executive director of Modern Military Association of America, called the policy rollback a direct assault on the well-being of vulnerable. Can't even read that with a straight face. Combined with the administration's planned cut of 80,000 VA employees, these actions demonstrate a blatant disregard for the nation's commitment to those who serve. Oh God, dude, the world's on fire to y'all, huh? I'm chilling. Democratic lawmakers said they will look for ways to stop the change. In a statement, House Veterans Affairs Committee ranking Mark Takano called the move shameful and cruel, and accused the department of politicizing veterans care. Kind of like how y'all are doing right now with all y'all's buzzwords like direct assault, vulnerable LGBTQ, mental health, suicide rate, like all these things that you normally would hear coming out of a dumbass's face on CNN, and we're the ones politicizing. Get the fuck out of here, man. Come on now. Nah. Collins said that any money saved from eliminating transgender healthcare can go to more ammo. Man, more ammo. Collins said that any money saved from eliminating transgender healthcare services would be directed to help severely injured VA beneficiaries such as paralyzed veterans and amputees. Okay, I really do like the ammo idea, but we can go with that too. Regain their independence. Officials did not provide any estimate on how much funding would be shifted under the plan. So, any money that is saved by eliminating the transgender healthcare services will be used to help paralyzed veterans and amputees. And you motherfuckers are still mad. Who do you think has it worse? A paralyzed veteran or an amputee? Or someone who thinks he's a girl? Who has it worse? Everyone complaining about this, it makes y'all look like jackasses. It's almost like they're ignoring every single positive and every single thing that makes sense about taking away this funding, and they're just playing the victim at every single possible turn of